Okay, let's dive into this often agonizing world of upgrading photography gear. It's a path filled with temptation, practical hurdles, and very different considerations depending on whether you're snapping photos as a hobbyist or you're a seasoned professional. The elephant in the room: high costs and financial burden. Photography, as we all know, isn't the cheapest passion. Upgrading equipment, that's a significant financial leap. We're taking upfront purchase prices, the shadow of potential debt, and the simple fact that new gear almost always costs more than used. It's a major hurdle for everyone. For professional photographers, this isn't just about buying a new toy. It's a hefty business decision. Imagine needing not just one new camera body, but two or three for redundancy, especially like wedding photographers, or on a crucial commercial shoot. And then there's duplicate lenses, a backup for every official piece of glass. This can escalate costs incredibly quickly. Professionals have to ask, will this investment genuinely provide a return? Will it improve their service, attract more clients, or allow them to offer something new? It is a calculated risk, an investment in their livelihood. Now, for a hobbyist, the budget is often the absolute gatekeeper. While they're also managing costs, the decision isn't usually tied to a business plan or a return on investment. It's more about what they can realistically afford with their personal finances. The dream camera might be out there, but if it means skipping bills, it stays a dream. It's a passion purchase, guided by disposable income and how much they value the upgrade for that personal enjoyment and creative expression. But do they really need it, justifying the upgrade? This is a big one. When is it truly time to upgrade? It's so easy to get caught up in the hype of the latest model, but many photographers, pros and hobbyists alike, find their current gear, even if it's older or more basic, it's perfectly capable of producing stunning images. The real challenge here is clearly articulating what your existing gear is lacking. What specific problem will this new piece of kit actually solve? Professionals tend to upgrade when the new equipment solves a concrete problem that their current setup just can't handle efficiently. Or, crucially, if it makes their demanding workflow easier or faster. Time is money after all. They are looking for functional improvements that directly impact their business. Perhaps it's better autofocus for fast moving objects, improved low light performance that reduces editing time, or video features that open up all new client services. Hobbyists, on the other hand, often feel the itch to upgrade when they sense they've hit a ceiling with their current gear. They feel creatively or technically held back. Maybe they've mastered every function of their entry-level camera and are now craving more advanced controls or better image quality in specific situations. And yes, sometimes it's just about wanting those shiny new features, especially if the budget allows for that indulgence. The justification is more personal, tied to growth and enjoyment of the craft. The age-old debate, skill versus gear. You hear it all the time. It's not the camera, it's the photographer. There's a profound truth to this though. Skill, experience, and deep understanding of light, composition, and storytelling are far more critical than the price tag of your equipment. Having the most expensive gear won't magically transform someone into a better photographer or guarantee incredible photos. This concern, though, can manifest as a fear. Am I skilled enough to even use this advanced camera to its full potential? Or am I just wasting money? Now, for professionals, while skill is absolutely foundational, they also recognize that certain technical features unlocked by newer gear are sometimes necessary to consistently deliver high quality images for clients, especially in demanding or unpredictable situations. Think of a wedding photographer needing impeccable autofocus in a dimly lit venue, or a wildlife photographer needing extreme reach and fast burst rates. The gear complements and enables their professional capabilities. It's a tool chosen to meet their existing standards. However, hobbyists often grapple with this more directly. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that a better camera will automatically lead to better photos. The wise advice often repeated is to focus on honoring those fundamental skills first. Mastering composition, understanding exposure, and learning to see light creatively can elevate images taken even with the most basic of gear far beyond what a novice with top-tier equipment can produce. I mean, I see some iPhone photos that look amazing. It's about learning to maximize what you have before seeking external solutions. Hitting a wall, current gear limitations, and specific feature needs. Sometimes you genuinely hit a point where your current equipment is the bottleneck. It's restricting your ability to capture the images you envision or limiting your progress in a specific genre. This often happens when you're pushing the technical boundaries. Perhaps your camera struggles with high ISO noise. Its dynamic range can't handle high contrast scenes. Or the shooting speed is too slow for your subject. It also includes the need for very specific technical features to excel in a particular niche. Professionals frequently need gear with these specific advanced features. Faster, more accurate autofocus, especially sophisticated eye autofocus, is crucial for portrait and event work. High burst rates are non-negotiable for sports and wildlife photography. Reliable low light performance can be the difference between a usable shot and a missed moment at a wedding reception. Dual memory card slots offer vital backup security. Their gear limitations are often dictated by the uncompromising demands of their clients or assignments. If the gear can't deliver, their reputation is definitely on the line. Especially now with social media, you're a photographer and you take bad photos of a wedding, don't go looking in those photography groups anymore. For hobbyists, the decision to upgrade due to limitations often comes when they feel their current setup is holding them back creatively or technically from pursuing their personal projects or exploring new genres. They might be yearning for better image quality for large prints, cleaner images at high ISOs for astrophotography, faster autofocus for capturing their kids' sports, or perhaps in-body image stabilization to get sharper handheld shots in low light. It's about expanding their creative toolkit for their own satisfaction and growth. When it's just done, old, broken, or unreliable. Now, this is perhaps the most straightforward reason to upgrade. Your gear is physically worn out, malfunctioning beyond reasonable repair, or so severely damaged that fixing it would cost more than a replacement. At this point, the decision almost makes itself. For professionals, this concern also deeply encompasses the absolute need for reliable gear that won't fail during critical moments and equipment that streamlines their workflow. A lot of professionals, their shot count is so high that you don't know when the camera is going to finally fail. Reliability is paramount for a professional. An equipment failure during a paid gig can mean lost income, a damaged reputation, and unhappy clients. It's a nightmare scenario. So they upgrade not just when gear is completely broken, but when older equipment starts showing signs of becoming less reliable, or when newer technology offers significant improvements in workflow efficiency. Think faster image transfer, more robust weather sealing, or quicker processing that saves precious time in post-production. Hobbyists typically look to upgrade when their gear is truly broken or unusable, and the repair bill is just too high to justify. While efficiency and absolute reliability are nice to have, they aren't the make or break factors. They are for professionals whose income depends on it. If a hobbyist camera has a glitch, it's an inconvenience. If a pro's does, it's a crisis. Now keep in mind, there are pieces of gear that all photographers will need no matter their skill level. Think of storage. External SSD drives and SD cards are an absolute must for anyone using digital cameras. Always have extras. Editing software. All those digital photos you took in RAW format need to be developed. Keeping editing software up to date is so everything works when you need it, and keeping up with the new features is beneficial. Batteries. Your shiny new gear or new camera needs power now, doesn't it? Having enough batteries to get you through a long photo shoot is an absolute must. Whether you are a professional photographer or a hobbyist, upgrading your gear can be stressful and mind-numbing. Just take your time, think it through, and enjoy whatever decision you make. Take care, everyone.